Good morning. Today we'll see dual simplex method. So the duality features a special relationship between linear programming problem and another problem, both of which involve the same original data located differently. The first one is referred as a primal problem, while the second, another problem, is called as dual problem. It is important that there exists a close relationship between their feasible regions, optimal solutions and optimal values. The duality together with optimality conditions yielding from it constitute a basis for the linear programming theory. On the other hand, the economic interpretation of duality features its applications to practice. So in this lecture, we will discuss dual simplex method problems. The difference between the regular simplex method and the dual simplex method is that whereas the regular simplex method starts with basic feasible solution and which is not optimal and it works towards optimality, the dual simplex method starts with an feasible solution which is optimal and works towards feasibility. So this is major difference. Let us see one example. Let us see now. We'll see dual simplex method and duality. So here a method used to solve linear programming problem and to get an optimal solution. Already we know linear programming problem, but here we'll see the duality of linear programming problem. The aim is to get optimal solution. What is the step? So first step is to conversion of primal problem into dual problem. Conversion of primal problem into dual. Then primal problem is the original problem and dual problem is derived from original problem. Dual problem is derived from original problem. Next step, making a simplex table by using dual problem. Here, so every problem has not only one single problem, but it is two problems. Means if there is a aim is to increase the profit, the second task is to reduce wastage. Or if you want to increase the profit, the second aim is to reduce the losses. So in this way, the second problem is called dual problem, but it is supporting to the same objective of increasing the profit. Okay. So let us see one example. Let's consider one example. So making a simplex table by using dual problem. We'll discuss one. So objective function, the first objective function of primal problem is to maximize profit. Then second objective is to minimize the cost or expenditure. If you minimize cost, it will help to maximize profit. So first problem is a primal problem and second dual problem is a minimize, that is a dual problem. It is a derived from original one. The same way you can prepare a dual and later on using simplex table you can find out the feasible solution. Okay. So primal, here it is derived from, so dual is derived from primal problem. Okay. Objective of both tends to increase in profit only. But this, if you solve these two problems, means primal problem as well as dual problem, you will get a solution. Let us consider an example. Find dual of following. So maximize Z. In this session we will discuss only dual. Okay, how to get a dual from primal. So this is a primal equation. Let us see, is it in standard form or not. If maximization is there, for maximization there should be less than or equal to sign. There should be less than or equal to sign. And for minimization there should be greater than or equal to sign. But if you see the constraints, so all constraints are not having the same sign. The first is greater than or equal to, and second is less than or equal to, and third is equal to. So let us first write down the equation into standard form. The first step is standard form. Write down standard format. So how to change its sign? So you can multiply with -1. You multiply the first constraint with -1. When you multiply this, you will get, so if you multiply with -1 both end, so -x into -1, that is subject to constraint, x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 8x. 8, no, not x, sorry, it is 8. The second is having less than or equal to, you keep is as it is in a standard format. So -6x1 minus 4x less than or equal to 12. What about last? So last is equal sign. So equal sign, it is also not in a standard format. So you make a two equations. Okay. So one is 5x plus 8x less than or equal to 20, and second greater than or equal to 20. You prepare two equations. Now the first three are in standard format. And last is not standard format. So you again multiply this with -1 to make standard form. When you multiply this with -1, then you will get standard format, that is a subject to constraint. So this last is, so you write whole equation. So maximize z equal to 30x1 20x2 subject to constraint, x1 plus x2 less than or equal to 8 minus 6x1 4x2 less than or equal to -12, 5x1 plus 8x2 less than or equal to 20, and last is multiply with -1 minus 5x1 minus 8x2 less than or equal to -20. Okay, now this is a standard form. This is the primal. Okay, primal equation. It is a primal. Now what is a dual? How to prepare a dual? So for dual, you make the maximize equation as a two equation, as a solution. Okay, so right hand side for a constraints. So make maximize the objective function. So first, so if it is maximize, if you want to increase the profit, you can reduce the losses. So dual is a minimize. If maximize the profit, the second problem is minimize the losses. So minimize. So you write down the right hand side. Okay, right hand side equations. So you write down. So 8x1 minus 12x2 minus 20x3. You write down right hand side. And now you write down the subject to constraint. Subject to constraint x1 minus 6x1 minus 6x1 x1 minus 6x1 x2 plus 5x3 greater than or equal to 30 it is, as it is minimized equation. Similarly x1 minus 4x2 plus 8x3 and the right hand side is a objective function of previous equation. So right hand side should be okay. So the first equation, the right hand side becomes objective function. In second equation, the objective function of first becomes right hand side. Okay. Here you can see there is a shift of a constraint and objective function. Shift of constraint and objective function. Here it is less than or equal to, that's why it is maximized. Here it is minimized, that's why keep greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to sign. Where x1, x2 is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. In this way you can produce a dual. So first, so this is a given equation, given problem. So you convert into standard format, which is a primal problem. Primal problem in standard format. Then convert this problem into dual problem. Convert this problem into dual problem. Okay. So this is, so we'll see one more example. Let us see one more example. So in this example, you can see, now you check for minimization, the sign should be greater than or equal to. For minimization, it should be greater than or equal to. But only first is greater than or equal to. What about second? Third is okay, it is greater than or equal to second. So you have to change its sign. You have to multiply with -1 and write in standard format. First convert the given primal problem into standard format. So first step, standard format. So first standard format, minimize z equal to 3x1 plus 4x2 subject to constraint 4x1 plus x2 greater than or equal to 30. Then second, multiply with -1. So x1 plus x2, x1 plus x2 greater than or equal to 18. Then x1 plus 3x2 greater than or equal to 28. Greater than or equal to 28. x1 x2 greater than or equal to 0. x1 x2 greater than or equal to 0. So this is a primal problem. Then what is dual problem? You convert its maxima, its objective function into right hand side function and a constraint function into objective function. You convert this as a maximize z. Okay. So the dual is a maximize z equal to 30 x1 plus 18 x2 plus 28 x3. Okay. In this way you can write subject to constraint. Okay. The first 4x1 plus x2 plus x3, it is less than or equal to 3. It will come afterward. Okay. Then what was second? x1 plus x2 plus 3x2 x3. Here for minimization there is a greater than equal to. For maximization there should be less than or equal to. Less than or equal to 3 and 4, the coefficients of. So in this way you can convert its dual. Okay. Now, so this is a dual function which you can get. Okay. If any doubt you can ask.